Now, here's what concerns me these days. I'm worried about next year. Really worried. Every bit as worried, John, as I was the day Deval walked into my office. Because quite frankly, folks, our colleagues in the party nationally don't get it. They don't understand the importance of precinct-based grassroots organizing. I didn't either, I confess, in 1988. We did it in the primary, so I won the nomination. For some reason we forgot to do it in the final term. Kind of figured, well, you don't do it in the final. That's nonsense. Now, Howard Dean gets it. He understands you have to have a 50-state campaign. If you concede 2/3 of the states, what do you think's going to happen? And I don't buy this red and blue stuff. Oklahoma is now Democratic in the governor's office and the legislature. Colorado is now Democratic in the governor's office and the legislature. And so it goes. We're making gains in Utah. I kid you not. Utah. But here's what I'm worried, folks, about, and Kitty's already given me the cut sign. I wish I could tell you that the Democrats around the country understand precinct-based organizing, but John, they don't. They don't. You know, we get all these consultants, some of whom my dear friends, never rang a doorbell in their life, and they have no idea what happens when a real human being who lives in the precinct, is part of the precinct, talks like the precinct and looks like the precinct, goes out and knocks on doors. You've done it. Deval did it. We all did it for him. And yeah, you raised some bucks in the end, John, but I don't know what he was outspent by overall. Huge. And he won by 21 percentage points. And it had everything to do with that grassroots precinct-based organization. And folks, we have got to do precisely that nationally, beginning now, in every one of the 185,000 precincts in the United States of America. All 50 states, 185,000 precincts. Nobody's going to tell me we can't do it. Nobody's going to tell me we can't do it. And I'm depending, Phil, on you and John to go out there and deliver that message nationally. I wish I could tell you the state chairs get it. They don't. I've talked to them. They don't understand. They belittle it. You know, it's yesterday. That's baloney. And we have the most dramatic example of the effect of this right here in the Commonwealth because of what happened last fall. So one of the things I hope, Beverly, you'll let this guy do with John is to go out and tell the Massachusetts story, and I'm not kidding, about what a dramatic difference this made in this state, in who now leads us, and in where we're headed. Because if we're going to win next year, folks, we'd better do this. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. National security, Democrats are weak in defense, blah, 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 this, that, the other thing. I mean, that's the way they play the game. Anyway, I've said enough. Let me simply say to my dear friend, who I love like a brother, that we are in your debt. I'm in your debt. He was a great Secretary of Health and Human Services. He was a terrific party chairman. I think I can say for both of us, Phil, that our happiness will be complete when we are at the inauguration of a new Democratic president in January 2010.